What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the video here on the Samurai Sports Network, and today we're going to be talking about the Miami Dolphins and specifically Ryan Tannehill. But before that, it is now a couple hours. I have no watch, but you get the reference. It is now a couple hours until I turn 20 years old. I am pretty excited because I will technically no longer be a teenager. But as I was explaining to my mom, and I've told other people too, I kind of still feel like I'm 17 years old. So it doesn't necessarily feel like I'm becoming a teenager. And to me, it just seems like another birthday. But regardless, let's get into the Miami Dolphins and Ryan Tannehill. So I've been seeing why do you have to do this to me? It was working. Now it's not. I'm going to keep recording either way. So I apologize for the dark lighting. But whatever. So Ryan Tannehill and the Miami Dolphins, there's been a lot of rumblings on Twitter about how there could be possibly a split and how a lot of people keep saying trade him to Cleveland along with Jarvis for one of the first picks, either the first or the fourth, or do this or that. And it's really interesting to me because in my mind, you know, we constantly hear about these people talk about, oh, Adam Gase, like, you know, this person lost the locker room. They lost the locker room. Okay, well then wouldn't trading someone away that you publicly said is your starting quarterback for 2018, wouldn't you lose the locker room? Wouldn't guys not feel safe with you as their head coach if you trade away someone that you've publicly stated you're by their side? It's just something that's interesting to me. But, you know, there are a couple points that have been brought up that, you know, winning cures all. So if you get a guy and you trade up, and let's say you want to pick a guy like Baker Mayfield, winning cures all. If Baker Mayfield can get you some wins and you can finish out of that, you know, crap that we've been finishing the past couple of years, since pretty much since Marino was gone, then you know what? Winning cures it. Who would care at that point? Winning cures all. But if it doesn't and you fail, winning cures nothing. And it's unfortunate for us. So, you know, you lose the locker room and you don't win, that's a bad thing. Maybe you lose the locker room, you win, and you got to get some guys back. But, you know, it just doesn't seem, it seems weird. You know what I'm saying? It seems very weird. It doesn't seem like it's in the realm of anything that you would expect. But it's interesting. Now, I do think that Ryan Tannehill will be on the roster come preseason. But I don't know. It's a little interesting. I feel like there's a possibility he could be gone. There's a possibility he could not be gone. I think we'll have to figure it out. But I think the one that we should be focusing on the most, besides Ryan Tannehill, especially me being a Tannehill lover, you know, I think that you got to focus on the fact that Jarvis needs to be traded. And that'll probably end up happening sometime before free agency is what my guess is. But if you're a Dolphins fan, and I'm sorry for that, what I just did, but if you're a Dolphins fan, then I'm pretty sure you agree we got to focus on the stuff with Jarvis Landry first, and then go from there. But, you know, if you guys want my personal opinion, look, I stated just now that I'm a Ryan Tannehill, you know, Ryan Tannehill is my guy. That's my quarterback. I have two of his jerseys. That's my dude, right? But if Adam Gase feels, because he's my head coach, that's why I view this. Adam Gase is my head coach. If he feels that he needs to make the change and he has to go out and get a guy like Baker Mayfield or Josh Rosen or whoever it is, and he thinks that they are better for the franchise than Ryan Tannehill, long-term, short-term, whatever it is, then you know what? Look, I really like Ryan Tannehill, but if that has to happen, then it has to happen. That's just in my mind. I'm not the one that's trying to ship Tannehill out 100% as soon as we possibly can. But if it has to happen, it has to happen. But to state this last part, I really want to bring this light back on because it's kind of annoying me. Okay, hopefully it lasts. Don't you find that annoying? Where it says you have full battery and it turns off. Look how much brighter it got in this room just by one light flashing up against the wall. Jeez. Anyways, I want to end this while the light's working. I got to get rechargeable batteries for that, but yeah, you know, I just think that that's the situation. If he has to go, then he has to go, and there's just nothing you can do about it. At that point, you're at the whim. At that point, you just have to deal with it. I don't know why this keeps turning off. It literally just said it had full battery, but whatever. Either way, I will see you guys next time. Make sure to subscribe down below, and as always, peace.